The Middle East, a region rich in history and spirituality, is once again caught in the grip of relentless conflict. The latest surge of violence between Hamas and Israel has reverberated around the world, leaving behind a trail of destruction and heartache. As the ancient land of Canaan becomes a battlefield once more, the world watches with bated breath. The fierce and unyielding fighting has claimed countless innocent lives on both sides. Homes are reduced to rubble, their facades marred by the relentless onslaught of rockets and missiles. Once vibrant streets now lie eerily silent, haunted by the echoes of distant explosions and the cries of those who have lost everything. The international community, alarmed by the escalating violence, has urgently called for a ceasefire. Diplomatic efforts are in motion, but the road to peace is fraught with mistrust and deep-seated animosity. This conflict, with its deep historical roots and complex political dimensions, has resisted all attempts at a lasting resolution. Yet, amidst the chaos and destruction, stories of resilience and faith shine through, offering a beacon of hope. Ordinary men and women, caught in the crossfire of a conflict beyond their control, are showing extraordinary courage and compassion, reminding us of the unbreakable spirit that resides within the human heart. The conflict erupted with a terrifying swiftness, catching the world off guard and plunging the region into chaos. A surprise offensive by Hamas militants from the Gaza Strip shattered the fragile peace, igniting a firestorm of violence. Rockets rained down on Israel, spreading panic and devastation across the land. Armed with rockets, mortars, and small arms, the attackers launched a coordinated assault that overwhelmed defenses. Infiltrating towns and villages, they targeted civilians and soldiers alike, leaving a trail of destruction. The meticulously planned assault plunged communities into fear and uncertainty. The fragile peace was shattered, replaced by violence and despair. Hezbollah, the powerful Iran-backed militia, saw an opportunity to escalate its own agenda. Escalating attacks on Israel's northern border, Hezbollah intensified the conflict, creating a two-front war. Having fought numerous wars with Israel, Hezbollah views the conflict as a chance to weaken its longtime enemy. Hezbollah's involvement is about asserting its power and influence in the region. With a vast arsenal of rockets and missiles, Hezbollah's involvement threatens to widen the conflict. The potential for a broader regional conflict looms large, as military buildups and strategic alliances come into play. Iran, the principal backer of both Hamas and Hezbollah, has played a pivotal role in arming and financing these militant groups. Through shipments of arms and financial support, Iran has ensured its proxies are well equipped to challenge Israel. The Islamic Republic, viewing Israel as an illegitimate state, has provided sophisticated weaponry to its proxies. These advanced weapons have significantly increased the threat level, making the conflict even more dangerous. Iran's support has emboldened its allies, creating a volatile and precarious situation. The sudden and brutal attacks left Israelis reeling in shock, struggling to comprehend the scale of the violence. Images of terror broadcast around the world served as a stark reminder of the ever-present dangers facing Israel. Yet even in the face of such adversity, the spirit of Israel remains unbroken. Communities have come together, showing resilience and determination to rebuild. The nation, forged in the crucible of conflict, has weathered many storms, drawing strength from its past struggles. And it is determined to weather this one as well, standing united and resolute, ready to defend its people and its land. The current conflict is just the latest episode in a long, bloody saga that has unfolded over centuries. This land has witnessed countless battles, each leaving an indelible mark on its landscape and the people who inhabit it. Israel, perched at the crossroads of three continents, has been a coveted prize for empires and conquerors throughout history. Its strategic importance is immense, serving as a bridge between Africa, Asia, and Europe. This strategic location, combined with its profound religious significance to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, has made it a perpetual flashpoint for conflict. Jerusalem, in particular, stands as a city of deep spiritual importance, drawing pilgrims and warriors alike. For the Jewish people, Israel is more than just a piece of land. It is a cornerstone of their identity and faith, holding profound historical and religious significance. It is the land promised to their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, by God Himself. This divine promise has been a beacon of hope and resilience for generations. It is the land where their prophets walked and preached, where their kings ruled, and where their temples stood as testaments to their covenant with the Almighty. These ancient structures, though now in ruins, still echo the glory of a bygone era. The yearning to return to Zion, to rebuild their ancient homeland, has sustained the Jewish people through centuries of exile and persecution. This dream of return has been a guiding light through the darkest of times. Throughout their long and tumultuous history, the Jewish people have faced countless enemies who sought to annihilate them. From ancient empires to modern regimes, the threats have been relentless. From the Roman legions who destroyed the Second Temple in 70 AD to the Nazi regime that carried out the horrors of the Holocaust, the Jewish people have endured unimaginable suffering. The Jewish people have known suffering and persecution on an unimaginable scale. Yet they have also demonstrated an extraordinary capacity for survival and renewal. Through it all, they have clung tenaciously to their faith and identity, drawing strength from their belief in a God who has promised to never forsake them. Their religious ceremonies and traditions have been a source of comfort and continuity. The modern state of Israel, established in 1948, emerged from the ashes of the Holocaust, a testament to the unyielding spirit of the Jewish people. This new beginning was a beacon of hope for a people who had endured so much. The nascent state, surrounded by hostile neighbors, faced an existential threat from the moment of its birth. The early years were marked by constant struggle and the need for vigilance. Yet against all odds, Israel not only survived but thrived, transforming itself into a vibrant democracy and a technological powerhouse. Today, it stands as a testament to resilience, innovation, and the enduring human spirit. The belief in divine intervention is deeply woven into the Jewish soul, offering both solace and stirring debate through the ages. This faith has provided purpose and direction, guiding the Jewish people through countless challenges. From Moses parting the Red Sea to the Maccabean Revolt, the Hebrew Bible is filled with stories of God stepping into human history to save His chosen people. These miraculous events are not just ancient tales, but living history, continually inspiring and shaping Jewish identity. These stories, passed down through generations, have molded the Jewish worldview, instilling an unshakable faith in their ultimate destiny. Retelling these narratives during festivals and family gatherings reinforces a collective memory and shared purpose. At the heart of the Jewish faith lies the concept of a covenant, a sacred agreement between God and His people. This covenant is not just a historical contract, but a living relationship that continues to define the Jewish experience. According to this covenant, God promised to make Abraham the father of a great nation, a promise that has echoed through the millennia, shaping the destiny of his descendants. He promised to give his descendants the land of Canaan as an everlasting inheritance, a land flowing with milk and honey, symbolizing abundance and divine favor, and to bless all the families of the earth through them. This blessing is seen as a call to be a light unto the nations, to live in a way that reflects God's holiness and justice. In return, the Jewish people were commanded to obey God's laws and to live lives of righteousness and holiness. This obedience is not just about following rules, but about embodying the values of justice, kindness, and humility in everyday life. This covenant, forged in the fires of history, has served as a beacon of hope for the Jewish people throughout the ages. It has been a source of strength and resilience, guiding them through the darkest of times. It has sustained them through periods of exile and persecution, reminding them of their unique identity and divine mission, reminding them that they are not alone, that they are part of a larger story that transcends time and space, that they are a people with a purpose, chosen to bear witness to God's presence in the world. and that God has not abandoned them. This enduring faith has been a source of comfort and motivation, driving the Jewish people to persevere and thrive. Even in the darkest of times when all seemed lost, the Jewish people have clung to their faith, believing that God would ultimately fulfill His promises. This hope has been a guiding light, illuminating their path through the shadows of history. The State of Israel, reborn in the 20th century after 2 millennia of exile, is seen by many Jews as a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. This modern miracle is viewed as a testament to the enduring power of the covenant. The ingathering of exiles from the four corners of the earth, a phenomenon unprecedented in human history, is seen as a sign of divine intervention. The revival of the Hebrew language, once considered dead, now spoken by millions, is another remarkable fulfillment of ancient prophecies. The flourishing of the land itself is viewed as a sign that God is at work, transforming a once barren land into a vibrant, thriving nation, restoring His people to their ancient homeland. This restoration is not just a physical return but a spiritual renewal, a reaffirmation of the covenant that has bound the Jewish people to their God and their land for millennia.